Serena Ryder is a 6-time Juno Award winner, multi-platinum singer, and we can now add Rogers radio announcer to her list of many accomplishments. Serena and I had a chance to sit down, get caught up, and talk about her new holiday album, Christmas Kisses, which Rolling Stone has named number 5 on their top Christmas album list of 2018.
I've never put out a Christmas record before, so it's completely different, but there's an energy to being in front of people that's different, you know, like people are excited and they have this innocence about them, and you see people's eyes just kind of light up in a way that they don't normally light up, you know? This time of year is important for that.
What I love about the album is there's like jazz roots to it. Like,
that's kind of what I was super into when I was a little kid. I was really into jazz music, and so Bob Ezrin is the producer of this record, and to those of you who don't know Bob Ezrin, I'm sure a lot of you do, but he produced Pink Floyd The Wall. He's produced lots of Lou Reed stuff. He's just brilliant. He's an amazing producer, epic. He asked me to do a Christmas album, and he asked me what Christmas kind of made me think of, you know, when I was a kid, and what kind of music I really liked when I was a kid, and it was always those classic kind of jazz things. Anything Ella Fitzgerald, I was always obsessed with. I've always wanted to make a jazz record too, you know? So for me, it was just a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and I kind of have the bug now of like jazz again, which is cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Could that possibly influence the sound of your next album?
Definitely.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to hear that. When do you plan on recording it?
Yeah, exactly.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I'm going to take a little bit of time off, but I don't know. I mean, it can happen really fast, and it can happen really slow. Like I've done one record, and then there's been a year in between it, and then I've done one record where there's been 5.
Well, you've been busy. You need a bit of a break.
Yeah.
Do you miss radio?
I miss you.
I miss you more. Oh my gosh! Every now and again on a Sunday, like I'll send Serena a text going, "I miss your face," but she's
we back and forth each other on text. And like, hello.
You're great at radio.
Thank you.
I gotta tell you, you know, it's one thing to be a performer as a musician, and another thing to sort of crack a mic and then be a radio announcer, and you picked it up so quick.
Well, I had a good teacher.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's true.
I paid her to say that.
But people always kind of get our voices confused because we both have like these like kind of low, raspy voices.
It's true. Too bad I can't even sing though. Like, could you imagine?
If I gave you kisses for...
My favorite song on the album right now, because it kind of swaps a little bit, is White Christmas. And the reason I love the song is because I love the intro that was written for the movie. Like, the sun is shining, the grass is green. Like, all the old intros. But I love the upbeatness of it.
Do you ever like just go into a random store and start singing Christmas songs to freak people out?
No.
You should do it and film it.
But I'll do it and I'll film it and I'll send it to you, and you can post it since I'm off the social meds.
Are you still off?
I'm still off the social meds.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
That's a little
Social
inside
meds.
there. Do you want to tell everybody why? Because we would talk a lot about this off the air.
Right. So I stopped social media like, I guess it's been 4 months now, or maybe more than that. I still take all my own pictures and my own videos, and I send it. Luckily, I'm lucky I have management who can post things for me, so I tell them what to write. So it's not made up or anything. But
we love you, Michael.
Yes, thank you, Michael, for posting everything. But I stopped because it seemed to be taking up so much of my, not just time, but like my own personal respect for myself, like how I felt about myself. I was always comparing myself to other people and other people's lives, even though I knew, you know, deep down that wasn't real. Their life, you know, in social media is not really real. People are showing you the kind of perfect part of their lives and going, look at how amazing everything is. And you're like, you know it's not that way. But you still feel like you're a little less. And the time that ends up being spent on there, you know, I think I have like an extra 3 or 4 hours a day, to be honest, to like do things that I love and do things that I remember, that I forgot that I love.
Yeah, and one of the interviews we did with Sarah McLachlan, who's a good friend of yours, was also talking about the impact that it sort of has on her daughter,
Completely.
right? And that was something that seemed to be a great concern to you.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's really important for people, especially young people, to know that they are good enough themselves, and it's hard enough to try and compare yourself to other people. It's not fair.
So now would not be a good time to ask for a dog filter facey selfie. Is that what you're saying?
Time. 96.7.
Kitchener's perfect music mix.